Have a question.
Sir, please.
Sir,
Yes.
my name is Joe Cohen,
I know.
and I'm Jewish.
Yes, I know that.
And I believe that you were over in Israel, which is called in Hebrew Eretz Havat Chalav, the land of milk and honey. And I'd like to know your impressions of Israel and what you think the United States ought to do for Israel. Save it getting thrown into the sea by the people around.
It's disgraceful what we've done with Israel. You know, I have a very specific policy on Afghanistan. I've been accused of being an isolationist. How does that relate to your Israel question? Well, I'm not. How we don't adamantly, vociferously, publicly support our Israeli friends, to me, I find disgusting. And when I say we, I'm not talking about the Republican Party, Kufi, these groups, or even some Democrats, or independents. Joe Lieberman is one of them. But how we get out there and give a speech about the 1967 lines, make no mistake, folks, what he was asking Israel to do is kill itself. If you know anything about the region, look up the Green Line, the 1967 lines. He was asking the country for indefensible borders. He was asking it to kill itself, to do one of these self-suicide samurai acts. Are we kidding? This is our only friend in the region. Folks, Arabs in Israel have greater freedoms than Arabs in the Arab world. That's a fact. That is a fact. Look it up. It's a fact. You know, look at the West Bank. The hypocrisy of the UN and the international community, which I use that term loosely, community. Look at 1948 to 1967. The West Bank was ruled by Jordan. Where's the Palestinian state? Oh, it didn't exist. It only mattered when Israel took it over and gave them right. Total, complete hypocrisy on the issue. I have four components to Israel, but I'll give you just some of the major highlights here. Iran. We cannot, under any circumstances, take anything off the table with Iran. They will not. I will never, ever, if I'm in the Senate, ever allow them to get a nuke. Ever. I don't care if we got to get out there publicly and say, hey, here's what the president said behind closed doors. We're not doing that. I'm sorry. Not why I'm here. Right of return. Publicly disavow it immediately. Right of return. Do the British get a right of return here? I mean, right of return. Well, are you kidding me? Every country on earth has been founded by some act of initial aggression or defense. Every country on earth, folks, has either been attacked when it started or started via attack. Every country on earth. No one was given any land. But now all of a sudden they get a right of return? I mean, we're not asking that anywhere else. Do the French get to go back to Indochina? I mean, who's next? It's only the Israelis that are singled out for this. It's ridiculous. Finally, let's get the embassy, let's move it immediately to Jerusalem. The fact that we have it in Tel Aviv sends a message to the international community, I think, that we're not serious. Undivided Jerusalem is the capital of Israel, no matter what. I am a staunch supporter of Israel. I took that trip out of my own personal funds, not campaign funds. I went to a private dinner with Glenn Beck and Senator Lee and Representative Walsh and Danny Danone from the Knesset and John Voight, the actor. And I let them know all publicly, you can rely on me you give me a pro-Israel stance, I'll be out there talking on the microphone. Because if you're not willing to say it in public, you're not willing to say it. You know, and the fact that Ben Cardin happens to be Jewish does not absolve him of responsibility towards Israel. Now, I don't want to knock him, he's been in support of Israel, but get out in the microphone. If you're not saying it on CNN and Fox, you're not saying it. They're our friends, and we should never have been, ever. So I'm sorry, it's a passionate issue for me. So.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. No, I mean, I just really.